So Monday it's a very warm one, so I'll make this nice and quick. Only a few cans this week, a lot of them cardboard. The last of the Lego, as you can see, all good. A bit of a random one on Starlight Kart Racing, just to see if we can pop something, so we'll see what we can do. So back on Railbound, as it doesn't begin or contain any, and some of the achievements don't either, so we'll see if we can get the gold medal with this. Well, sadly, it just proved just one unlock too much in the end. We did use Railbound, a couple of other games, but as you can see, we needed one for gold. So it becomes a silver. You know, we've only had a few silvers, but this one we did try as much as I could. But yeah, new month means 3 new targets. Well, end of the month time, and if not for the Conundrum double from a few weeks ago, it would have been a new record again. I mean, that's 6 days in a row now, that would have been a record, but it builds for the future. 2896. We in June haven't started the 194 run. 2.746 on the millions. 271 weeks. 2703 before the final round. We end June on 59,000, so that puts it at third best month, which, considering it's a day shorter than others, is pretty decent. It's 350,000 for the year as a whole, so all good. So a new month, we're on Hidden 2x2 Mr. Magic. We are trying the Crab TA goals. You've got until the 14 to get 15 of. So gaming wise, we're on Hidden Cat Outlaws, as we are trying to do the crab, but we need to get an achievement for the day, so we'll do it on this. Well, this is a good start to the weekend, isn't it? Not only were the 2 buses late that we were getting, we now have had to get off the Lee bus because of the 3-car pile-up. Someone obviously not watching what they were doing. Very clever. Well, it just broke me Uber virginity, if there is such a thing. Very nice car, nice service as well. So if we do use it tomorrow for Leeds, no worries about it. We arrived at LSV at about 7:25. So let's hope the game's hopefully not as eventful as the trip here. So we are at LSV for Lee against Wigan. 864 overall, 731 for Wigan, the 21st against Leeds. 14 wins, 6 losses, 1 game winning streak. We are looking at 8 unbeaten after St Helens ruined the winning streak last week. 220th away trip, 60th RL and 62nd attendance for the year. Please welcome to the field. Media 3, very close first half, Lee 0, Wigan 8. Here comes Lee's number 1 fan, Ian Chadwick. So, full time, and I've sugarcoated it in recent weeks, but I've had enough now, that's it. This is not good enough. Wigan cannot be playing away 8 weeks every summer because they absolutely collapse every single year. Hundreds of pounds you'd be paying for this. Huddersfield scraped against. Wakefield humiliated against. Castleford only just beat. And Lee not even bothered to turn up for the second half. Anyone who watches the rest of this video, even the day before it happened, I can guarantee you Wigan's women will put more than 5 minutes of action than this shower have done in 80 minutes. It's absolutely atrocious. Full time, Lee
well deserved. 18, Wigan 8.
So ahead of what was a chaotic Friday, we did the countdown for Friday. We only filming it on the Sunday because we only just got round to it. So 194 completed top row, 2.75 million. We are 272 weeks, 11,000 for the month, 363,000 for the year, and over 14k again. This time 14,234, which is down on last week's record, but not too bad. 14k is a good week as a whole. Well, very early start on Saturday morning after last night's disappointment. We're off to Leeds for the Women's Nines Festival. It's the 4th year. We've done 22, 23, 24 and 25. 4 different venues. We've done Victoria Park, Salford, a hotel for whole last year, and now West Park Leeds. So we went to see the Wigan Academy against Leeds a few weeks ago. Hopefully this trip will be a little more successful than that one, and last night's was. So we arrived in Leeds, and something we've been seeing on socials a lot is that little sign over there. Leeds are going up, just not necessarily Leeds. Very clever that. So we arrived at Leeds. There's 2 options where we can get the one bus that goes to West Park, but it's not going to be for just under an hour. Or we can do what we did last night and do an Uber, seeing as we have still got a deal going to get there a little early, because we can do kick off first. We don't want to rely on that bus being on time, we're only just getting there, so we'll see what happens. So we've done second Uber in the weekend. This one was planned anyway, no bus problems today. We are here at the Women's Nines at West Park Leeds, where, as we did say, we visited 4 weeks ago to see the Leeds and Wigan Academy. Hopefully this will be a little more successful from a Wigan perspective. So Women's Nines begins the first of potentially 16 games. It's not a record because we normally do 22 in a year, but we'll see what happens. It is Wigan against KR, 865 overall, 732 for Wigan. It is the first time we've ever seen them play. It's the 113th different team we've seen Wigan play. 5th from KR, men's, reserves, scholars, academy, and now women's. 62nd neutral, 18 Wigan 19, Wigan 9, 64th nines overall, 63rd attendance for the year, and 61st RL of the year. So our time in game 1 of Group C, I think it's Wigan 22 or KR women, no. So full time in Group C game 1, Wigan comfortable winners, and that's putting it lightly. Wigan women 48, or KR women, no. Wigan now move on to wait till 12 o'clock when they play Barrow later on. Well, the game just structured a little funny where one starts on another pitch when another one is already ongoing. But we are on game 2 today, St Helens against Huddersfield, Group B game 1. Second time we've seen them play, St Helens won the first one. 866 overall, 134th other, 47th nines overall, 65th nines overall. 62nd RL, 64th attendance. It's currently St Helens 0, Huddersfield 4. So, a bit of a surprising game 2, St Helens losing 4-0. Huddersfield. St Helens really don't want to win this 9-2 and lost to Huddersfield this year. 1 game down for them already. So, game 3 of my day, Leeds against Warrington, Group A game 1. Second meeting, Leeds won the first one. 867 overall, 135 other, 48 nines other, 66 nines overall, 63rd Rugby League and 65th attendance overall. So, half time in game 3, Leeds 13, Warrington 0. So full time in game 3, Cuddill went for Leeds 31, Warrington 0. St Helens Leamington is the next one, and obviously we'll post a bit of score because this is overrun, so we'll see a little bit of that. So game 4, we're losing count now. Saints against Leamington, 64th attendance for the year, 66th attendance, 64th in the league. First meeting between them, 868 overall, 136 other, 48 nines other, 67 nines overall. Let's hope it's a good one. So full time in that game that we only saw part of, St Helens 40, Leamington 0. So game 5, I'm losing count now. This is Cardiff against York, Group D game 4. Second meeting, York did win the first one, 869 overall, 137 other, 49 nines other, 68 nines overall, 65th Rugby League for the year and 67th attendance overall. So full time in game 4, 5, I've lost count now. York 8, Cardiff 8. So game 6, Wigan against Barrow. I think Barrow might be sick of the sight of us this year. Group C game 2, 870 overall, 733 for Wigan, 7th against Barrow, 6 wins out of 6. 63rd neutral, 69th nines overall, 66th Rugby League for the year, 68 attendance overall. So, for someone on Facebook who said that no one cares about the nines, have a look at this as a crowd then.
Come on, Grace.
That's how many people care, how many people turned up today. So, half time in my game 6, comfortable for Wigan again. Wigan 16, Barrow 0. So, full time, that's Wigan successfully into the next knockout as group winners. Because there's only one more game in this group and they're not playing in it. So, full time, Wigan women 26, Barrow 0. So, game 7, St Helens against London. Group B, game 4, 67th RL, 69th attendance. First time we've seen them play each other, 8-7-1 overall, 70th 9s overall, 50th 9s other. So, let's go. So, full time in game, do you know what, I've lost count now. St Helens 15. London 10, I think. So St Helens may go through as second place, being that they beat Leamington 40-0. We'll see. There's going to be a break and a bit to work this all out. Next game is Leigh against Cardiff. First time we've seen them play each other, 8-7-2 overall. Group D, game 5. 71st 9s overall, 51st 9s other, 68th Rugby League attendance and 70th attendance for the year. Million 70 up. Because of the cross games, it meant that Leigh Cardiff we had to see part of from another pitch. So, a lengthy delay at the Swinton Leeds one. It was full-time Leigh 4, Cardiff 19. So, due to games overrunning, we've got a few messed up games here. So, this is the final group game before we have a bit of a break. Leeds against Swinton, Group A game 3, 69th RL, 71st attendance, first meeting, 79th 9s overall, 52nd 9s other, 873rd game overall. And then we'll have a bit of a break. So, a delayed start in the Leeds Swinton due to an injury to Sammy Simpson. Hopefully she's okay after being stretched off. Leeds did comfortably do it, so I think that's half time. Leeds 15, Swinton 0. So due to the late game, Swinton Leeds was called as a final score of 15-0, so that one's finished. So have to wait and see what the draw is for the knockouts. So the Rapid Nines, last year Grace Pritchard did it for Wigan. She's doing it for Swinton this year. Emily Coop doing it for Wigan. So off we go. Grace Pritchard is away. She's away. She was teaching it last year. Grace Pritchard. Emily Coop's gone up. Grace Pritchard. She does what she didn't do last year. And she puts the ball down. But she actually wins it. Well done, Grace. So, knockout stages. This is quarter final 2. Cardiff against Swinton. First time we've seen them play each other. 70th RL for the year. 72nd attendance. 73rd 9s, 52nd 9s other, and 874th attendance overall. So, and the knockout is only one half, just to speed things up a little bit, I think. Cardiff 0, Swinton 7. So, quarter final, this is the first time this has ever happened. We're going against St Helens, the women's 9s.
You play one of these next, don't you, Mom?
875 overall, 20th Wigan's 9s, 734 for Wigan.
Yeah.
It is obviously 16th against St Helens, 3 wins, 1 draw, 11 losses. 73rd attendance, 71st RL, 64th neutral, and 73rd 9s overall. So full time, and after last week's against St Helens, we've got another win against them. Comfortable as well. Wigan 33, St Helens 0. It is my dream pairing of Wigan and Swinton in the semi-final. So full time, I think we did London 4, London 10, Hull KR 4. So London advance into the next round. So this is the dream draw. We didn't think this would ever happen. Wigan against Swinton women. 877 overall, 735 for Wigan, 65th neutral, 75th 9s overall. They've never met before, obviously. There's the 74th Rugby League and 76th attendance. It's 21st Wigan 9s overall. So full time, Wigan advanced to the final. Full time Wigan 25, Swinton though, very proud of Swinton to get to the semi-final on their Nines debut in the Championship. So back on pitch 1 for the remainder of the day. It's final time, Shield final, Wakefield against Leamington. That means that we have seen all possible teams today, because the only team we hadn't seen play was Wakefield, so we've now done that. 878 overall, 76.9 overall, 75th RL for the year, 77th attendance, 51st 9 there, and that's all 14 teams completed for the day. So full time of the Shield final, Wakefield 19, Leamington 0, so that's 1 trophy won, 2 more to go. So presentation for the Shield final, Leamington up first as runners up.
And now we would like to welcome up our winners of the Shield Final, Wakefield Trinity.
Well done, Wakefield.
Passion in the message when you smile.
Sometimes you gotta take a chance to break through.
And if we can give one more huge round of applause to Wakefield Trinity.
Well done, Wakefield, first ever Women's Nines Shield winners, and it is a Shield as well. So, cup final time, London against Lee. Second meeting, Lee did win the first one. 879 overall, 77 nines overall, I think. 76 rugby league for the year, 78 attendance, and 56 nines there. So, full time the cup final, and a late try from Lee just about wrapped it up. Full time Lee 15, London 8. So, Lee are the first women's nines cup final winners. So, runners up in the cup final, London Broncos.
Our winners a huge round of applause for the Lee Lovers.
the Leopards Cup final winners. So it's a big one, the championship final. We're going to go to this field. We played this field 10 times and won 10 times. Hopefully this is 11th in a row. It is the 880th overall, 66 neutral, 78 9, 77th RL for the year and 79 attendance for the year as a whole. And 22nd, Wigan's 9th overall. Let's hope it's a win. Here we go, full-time victorious for Wigan, full-time Wigan 12 for the field now. Wigan retain the 9.
Thank everyone for taking part today. That was our championship final at the women's 9s. Again, we're going to present the medal by Tom Brindle. First of all, today could not happen without them. Our match officials, I want everyone to give a huge round of applause as they come up to get their medals. Esme Wright, Rebecca Floyd, Lindsay Hay, Milo McKelvey, Nicholas Steele, Tara Jones, Ben Sarah, and Margaret Griffith. A huge round of applause. Thank you so much for today. Huddersfield Giants. And your championship final winners, Wigan Warriors!
What's the 9's done, including photos with the 4 Academy players. As you can hear, I'm shattered. So it's now trip home and then a rest before putting this together on Sunday.